Well, hello there. Today I'm at Three Island Crossing State Park in Glenns Ferry, Idaho. Uh, Three Island Crossing was a place where the pioneers forded the Snake River to get across from the south side to the north side. And it was really the only place they could do it was here. You're going to see there were three islands in the middle of the channel, which made it a little easier to get all the wagons and the horses and everything across. But pretty dramatic area. When you look at those bluffs that are behind me, and I'll show you some more pictures of those, where the Oregon Trail came down and stuff. But it's a pretty dramatic area. I'm going to show you a video of this place as well as the campground where I'm staying here at the state park. Yeah, this picture shows the three islands and the Snake River, and the Oregon Trail came down where you see that road coming down here, and they came over down by the shoreline and crossed from here, crossed over here, and then going up this northern tip of that island and then across from there. So kind of interesting. Nice little museum here at the state park. Just they got to start with the Native American stuff, and goes over trail history. Kind of interesting. So yeah, this is a nice map of the Oregon Trail. That's where I left from. What stops I made along the way. And today we're right there where the trail crossed the Snake River. I'm glad to see this statement because I've been telling all my videos, I've been telling people this Conestoga wagon used in the east was far too large for the Oregon Trail. They used the smaller farmer wagons. It's interesting how you see at some of these museums they have Conestogas, but they weren't used on the trail. They used this one over here, this farm wagon. So I'm standing outside here at the Three Island Crossing Interpretive Center, and I want to show you where the Oregon Trail came down. So I'm going to kind of point and try to get out of the picture here, but you can see in the distance there's a light-colored, light-colored bluff, and then there's a darker-colored bluff with vegetation. And right where that line is, let me see if I can point it out, but there's a line, and that's where the Oregon Trail came down. And they came down over on the other side of that, where that green cropland is. And the three islands are in the middle, right in the middle of the picture here. And they came across one. And right over here you can see kind of a point, right where my finger is, that's the end of the second island. And when they came across, then they came across over, and right where that little landing is, you can see where I'm pointing, that's where they came over. So that's where they crossed. That's where, but I guess about half the people decided they wanted to cross here versus crossing somewhere else. The north side, the south side of the Snake River, the terrain was pretty rugged, and it was easier on the north side once you crossed here. So but let's go take a look at some more stuff. It's just another shot of Three Island Crossing State Park. Snake River is over there by that bluff, right in front of that bluff. And there's two sections here, campground. I'm in the, I think, wagon wheel one, or woodlawn, I can't remember the name. And there's one down there you can see in the center of my picture. But the Oregon Trail came down there over on the distance where you see the hills were not as sharp. And there was three islands in the river, still are, where the people crossed over their wagons. And we're going to see that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just walking now back towards my camper just so you can see the sites are pretty well spaced out here. Some of these state parks out west are really spectacular. This is a very large one. It was, like I say, the site of actually where the Oregon Trail people camped down closer to the river, but they made this state park for us to enjoy. Well, I had a really nice stay here at Three Island Crossing State Park in Glenns Ferry, Idaho. I got to visit the the interpretive center down there where the Oregon Trail crossed over the Snake River. That was very interesting. I had a beautiful campsite here. I'll show you one more time. But the other thing I did was right about 20 miles down the road from here, before I got here, is the Hagerman Fossil Beds National Monument. And that's a place where they dug fossils on the other side of the river. It's some bluffs like you see over here. But what they also have is a scenic drive up to where you can see the Oregon Trail and a lot of really good ruts. I went up there and did that this morning, and really impressive. But I had good to visit here. Let me just show you some more of my campground so you can see. But got my rig here. But this is a really nice state park. I showed you some footage before, but the rate for me here is a non-resident geezer, and you have to be 62 years old. But I paid $19 a night for this beautiful site, electric and water. I got a dump station, but I really had a nice stay here, and highly recommend it. It's very popular in the summertime to stay here because the sites are just so nice spread out, and you have a beautiful view of the river and things to do around here. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be heading out on the trail tomorrow, heading to Oregon, so stay tuned.